Hey Pisces Starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments, the likes and subscribes. Just so you know, we've got a really sweet group here if you're new, and when you subscribe or interact with the channel in any way, you're connecting in with our energy, and we're really supportive of Pisces. And I myself am a Pisces very strongly, so I'm really blessed to be able to convey these messages to you. All right, so let's begin. As you know, we're leading up to a winter solstice conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter in 0 degrees of Aquarius that for the past 200 years has been happening in earth signs. So we're on this edge of energy shifting and changing from a very grounded, earthy, 3D tangible experience to something that's more, in the ethers. And honestly, Pisces, we do really well with that energy. So if you're feeling the heaviness, of this change, it's to be expected. I certainly have. So let's see what the messages are. What other things about the conjunction? Feel free to look it up, Google it. There's a lot of great information out there on what that means, but it's basically like a birthing process where energy shifts and new realities happen in a different way. And Jupiter is one of our ancient rulers before Neptune was discovered. So we're very connected to that feeling, and that's that expansive, lucky planet. So, whatever difficulties may happen, always know that it's for your greatest good. And Saturn is like the strict parent telling us what we should be doing. So those two things clash, okay? All right, so let's see. Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that is some regret, that's some sadness. And if you see at the bottom, there's this arm reaching out to her from under the water. And she's turning her back on whoever or whatever that is. So, for good or ill, it is always hard to leave something behind that we are familiar with. And what's being ushered in is this full energy, this new opportunity, right? And this, this picture is one of a mermaid, right? She's out of the water, but partly in. So that's our energy, Pisces. That in the water, out of the water, that changing. We're part, emotional being, but then, part divine being, right? We can operate in both worlds, okay? So if it's difficult at times, that's okay, because, that's part of, being a Pisces and being here and feeling all of these different aspects of being alive. And that can be daunting at times. So what I suggest that I can see in these cards is, with the Queen of Wands, take action. Do things that are tangible. Do things that have a measurable outcome. And I've mentioned this before. And that's to give yourself that confidence of accomplishment. Like, okay, I've been able to get through this. Even though I feel really like this, at least I've, been able to do something on my to-do list. And it's creating that stability, that equal give and take. Because Pisces, we're definitely known as being givers more than takers, right? Excuse me. If anything, we take on other people's sorrows and burdens as our own to relieve them of suffering, okay? But at this time, it needs to be balanced. So Pisces, I really want you to focus on doing things for yourself, nurturing yourself, asking others to help you, giving some of your heaviness and burdens away. Okay? All right, so let's see what's come out. Okay. So first of all, we have the Four of Coins, okay? And then followed by the Seven of Coins and Temperance. Okay? Then we have the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. I love this. And then we also have the Magician and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So if we're starting out with the Four of Coins, that can be seen in two ways. Holding back, waiting, or it can be of, how do I say this? Almost like grasping, desperation, holding on in a way that's negative. I don't like that word, but it's almost like when you're so worried, you're just hoarding. And you're like, okay, I don't want to let go because this feels safe. Okay? So this is where I'm asking you, Pisces, to really let go. Let it go. Ungrasp your hands. Ungrasp your heart and your mind. Energetically let it go. We're leaving a cycle of energy that has been ruling our life for our whole life, okay? So it is intense. And change is hard because we get used to things, okay? But know that the change is inevitable. So to make it easier on yourself, just let it go. Because the more you resist, the more you fight it, the harder it will be. Just keep telling yourself it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. And it also shows with the Seven of Coins and Temperance is that there's this waiting period. This waiting period for balance, this waiting period for your, divine. All right, sorry about that. There is this feeling of, needing to wait for your ancestors, your divine guides, to do everything behind the scenes, to line everything up. It's like playing the little dominoes game, right? You have to have all the pieces lined up before, you flick the first one and that pattern is created, okay? So there's this waiting period that we're in, and that I feel is right now. That is why it is so uncomfortable, because we are waiting for our turn, okay? We're waiting to be ushered into the new reality, the new portal, the new feeling of energy, okay? And waiting, I don't know about you, but I am so impatient. So, which is weird because Pisces are super patient. But when it comes to waiting, I hate to wait. You know, it's like, come on, come on. But it's under this veil of patience. So, you know, just know that this is supposed to happen like this. But what comes next, which is amazing, these next two groupings of cards, is the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So it's like, you know, deep down in your inner wisdom that you're bringing in something amazing, that you will be aligned with a partner that is amazing. You know, and even if you are, you know, in a partnership already, or, you know, it's like a business thing or a friend thing, know that it's going to elevate to a level that just brings so much more understanding, patience, love, in it to win it. Even though you're opposites, even though there's been struggles, there's been fights, it's like, know that whatever's coming in is going to shift this energy and make it really balanced. You know, with the Aquarius energy, it's like healing. It's that big picture. It's seeing that all these small things are just part of a huge plan. And you're doing so well as to manifest this new feeling of love, this new ability to fill your own cup, to know what it is that you want, and to create those boundaries for you. You know, even if they're unconventional, if it works for you, it works for you. Who says you have to do everything XYZ by the book? That's Saturn. Okay? So Pisces, I feel like right now I really want to tell you to dance to the beat of your own drum. Live your life how you want to live it. Don't think about how it should be done or what's expected of you. So like, for example, if people are telling you, okay, you're of a certain age, you need to get married, this means you're successful. If you have a house, have a car, have whatever. But for you, what if you like to go and travel and you like to meet new people and you love whoever it is you're with at that moment? And a piece of paper doesn't define your ability to love someone or them to love you. If you're happy in your way of living, do not let someone else say how you should live. It's your life, Pisces. It's your experience. So do you, please, please. I feel like that's been a big lesson for me. Let's see. Let me pull one of these Starseed Oracle cards. You know, it's like appreciating you as you are. You know, not letting anyone else tell you what to do, because things are going to work out for you. Because guess what, Pisces? They always do. They always do. You know, so just keep persevering. Keep being as patient as you possibly can. You know, keep your hands open so whatever comes in can flow out. You're not trying to hold, because that feels tense. And Pisces, I know you hate to be tense. So do yourself a favor, okay? All right, very valid. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So if you feel that this past year past few years have just been the worst of your life, even past months or weeks, it's okay. Because when you have hit that floor, gone through the floor, you get up, you rebuild, you realize what you want and what you don't want, and you create something beautiful. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Pisces, you are all-knowing. That is why you are here as a Pisces, because you have already been through all the other signs of the zodiac. You know them all inside and out. This is like those last experiences. I mean, think of it as, it's almost, I mean, it's silly to say, it's like you're here on vacation and you're seeing the last bit of things of what it is to be, here in this body, on this planet. And, thinking of the rewards that come after deep suffering. You're right on that edge. Okay. So another oracle card. Okay, just one, not the whole thing. So Pisces, I just want to say how proud I am of you. Here we go. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so this is that releasing point. It goes back to this Four of Coins. Release those patterns that hold you back. Because it's really the pattern. It's not the people. It's the pattern. It's what are you allowing to happen again and again and again? What if you said no? What if you said, hey, my life needs to be like this now? Okay? Then you'll see who's there and who's not. There's that saying, what is it? When everyone walks out, pay attention to who walks in. So if you've hit this rock bottom point, and there are people there that are like, I'm here for you. Love those people to no end. Okay? Because that's true love. When you are at your darkest and someone wants to be there for you. That's it. And it doesn't have to mean anything. Love is love. It's never wasted. All right, my Pisces, I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. You're getting through these tough times. I will do as many readings as I can just to help, boost your spirits during this really challenging shift. So please take care of you. It's all about you. All right, I'll see you soon.